There's a certain charm when it comes to anime series where enemies become eventual lovers, isn't there? At least that's how I feel watching the characters growing fond of each other and learning to accept one another, rather than being busy trying to cut each other's throats. That's why, in today's video, we'll be talking about the top 10 anime where enemies become lovers. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. 10. Manden no Ao to Vanadis. This anime has been on my watch list for quite a while now, and just like every watch list, it only gets bigger, never smaller. This anime is interesting and fun, to say the least. The whole premise of once enemies becoming allies and lovers is interesting on its own, and the way it's executed is even better. It's quite the show if you're looking for something to enjoy and watch at your leisure. The relation growing between the MC and Eleonora isn't so alienated either. She saw potential in him and his bow skills, and recruited him as a war prisoner. Later, one of her most trusted and close generals, becoming a hero of war himself in the process. The Dragon Maidens are a force to be reckoned with, and anyone they acknowledge must be powerful too. 9. Dakara Boku wa 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭 dekinai. Although she tricks him at first and takes from him what he values the most, his sleaziness, his only aim becomes to ally with the goddess and banish her again from the human realm, back to hell, and regain what she's stolen from him. But since it's an ecchi harem, we all know where this is going and how it will end. With them falling in love, he always rushes out to her rescue and protect her. 8. 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 no Bahamut. Once was the ruler of a nation and the strongest drag ride warrior, called the undisputed strongest, loses his kingdom and in some unpredicted events ends up in the bath area of the princess and sees her naked body. Of course, such insolence can't stand, and she challenges him to a drag ride battle, which later leads him to earn the name of the undefeated weakest, as he swore not to use attacks anymore and never fight back. Lux and the princess later on become more as lovers than that of enemies at each other's throats. But to find out how that happened, you have to watch the show first. 7. 𝐒𝐡𝐴 no Juliet. This is a typical scenario of forbidden love that will cause more problems than good. Romeo and Persia are madly in love with each other, but as circumstances decided, they're at odds with their houses and dorms. The black dogs and white cats always had that rivalry going on for them, making it even harder for the two lovebirds to admit their feelings to their comrades and everyone around them, since they'll be considered traitors and sellouts. 6. This guy got himself in a pickle. Out of all the girls he could ever date, he falls in love with the most one with the questions and mysteries looming around her concerning her identity, the origin and nature of her powers, and the truth behind the disaster that erased the village. Oh, and did I mention that later on, it's revealed that she's the one that killed his parents? One more thing, his real identity is the Prince of the Kingdom that was removed from power in the revolution 9 years prior to the show's start. Love is complicated, but this love story takes complicated to a whole new meaning. 5. 𝐼𝐿 𝐼𝐿 Sometimes there can be a simpler solution for wars than just to kill the Demon Lord and finish him or her off. A hero's only job isn't to find the Demon Lord and kill him. A hero's methods to ensure a long-lasting peace in the continent should be more refined and tactical. In this show, the hero gets surprised by how beautiful the Demon Lord is. However, what takes the cake was her offer of peace, proving to the hero how the emergence of a Demon Lord was a good thing and helped all the human nations to unite against one single enemy and fight for a singular cause. The hero and the Demon Lord decide to take a different route other than violence and find a way to preserve the humans' era of prosperity. For better or worse, in sickness and in health, they'll be together and help each other along the way. 4. Strike the Blood. So, a high school student coincidentally is turned into a vampire, and for some freaking reason the ability that he awakens makes him the strongest vampire in existence ever. The Lion King organization sends a sword shaman to monitor/kill him if he becomes a nuisance and a threat to humanity. She was at first sent to monitor him and kill him, but over the time and facing a lot of experiences together, they grow fond of each other and form an unlikely alliance, with her facing the chaotic beasts that they meet along the way. 3. 𝐿 ni narinakata. Who would have thought that you can be late to becoming a hero? After Raul joined the Hero Academy to defeat the Demon Lord, it is revealed that someone already beat him to it and defeated him for good, causing the Academy to disband and the hero program to be suspended indefinitely. What's the next close thing to becoming a hero? Working in retail, of course. Why would you think of anything else? With a new hire joining them and Raul becoming responsible for her training, things are going hard already. What could make it worse, you might wonder? Nothing special. It's just the fact that this new hired girl is no one else but the daughter of the vanquished demon lord, whom Raul dreamed of killing. Just imagine the awkwardness in their first meeting, with Raul being, "Oh, hi, my name is Raul. I was trying to become a hero to kill your father. Nice to meet you." 2. Darwin's Game. In a game of life and death, where the only thought that ever comes to your mind is survival, finding a love interest can prove quite difficult and perilous as well, since you don't even know who it is that wants to kill you and who doesn't. This game might be on mobile, but it's far off from being just a user-friendly mobile game to pass some time and have some fun with friends. This game is the real deal, putting your life at risk on the line and living in constant danger, trying to survive in whatever ways you deem necessary. This game is unforgiving, to say the least, and has no qualms at all in taking your life easily like it's worth nothing. Will the MC survive this brutal game, or will it claim his life like all those before him? 1. 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐸𝐽, Machiavellism. Brought into the school in order to discipline him and correct him from his lifestyle and disregard to school rules and life in general, this MC faces off against the girls in that school with their weapons in tow. And what do you think he does in return? He beats the hell out of them, defeating them in their own game and beating them into submission. It's already established that he's no knight in shining armor, nor a gentleman, far from it even. He's a delinquent that never knows how to stop or what a limit is. I mean, how would he if he's undefeated and can't be stopped? Which, through certain circumstances, leads to the girls falling for him head over heels. How will such a relation end up? Beats me if I know. I guess we both have to watch and find out, don't we? And with this, we conclude our list and end with it this video for today. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you like this video, remember to subscribe and smash that thumbs up button to keep being notified of all our new videos and upcoming content. Also, write down in the comments below about anime with an overpowered transfer student that you would have liked to see on this list. And with that, we conclude our video. Be seeing you later, guys.